can't keep calm. We now have the official teaser trailer for Olivia Colman's next movie, Empire of Light, which will be released in theaters in 2023. The award-winning director Sam Mendes' film is set in an English beach village in the early 1980s. It's being described as a compelling and melancholic drama about human connection and the enchantment of cinema. Seeing Olivia on the cover, we can only get our hopes up. Let's find out more. First up, let's discuss that first look. Empire of Light, directed by Sam Mendes, has unveiled a magnificent new trailer in advance of its global premiere at the Toronto Film Festival. The clip masterfully establishes light and darkness as the film's themes in the opening voiceover by Toby Jones. Mendes writes his personal love letter to cinema while masterfully constructing a love tale between Olivia Colman's Hilary and Michael Ward's Stephen in the 1980s south coast of England. In the movie, Colman plays Hilary, a movie theater employee who is locked in a depressing cycle of opening the theater every morning and managing a concession stand. Her fans also get a sneak peek into her character's rough past and struggles with mental health. We can see from the trailer that Colman did a fantastic job of portraying a lady who is bursting with feelings that are deemed unacceptable by the culture she lives in. Young black guy Stephen, a new employee of the theater played by Ward, struggles with the racism that was pervasive in the 1980s. The two, who are battling their own problems and have been hurt by aggression beyond their control, find solace in one another. But unlike in the movies at the Empire Cinema, where they both work, their romance can't have a happily ever after. Or so it seems. The film also included Colin Firth, Tom Brooke, Tanya Moody, Hannah Onslow, Crystal Clark, and Ward, in addition to Colman, Ward, and Jones. In case you didn't know, Mendes is a magician. A huge part of our excitement towards this movie can be credited to Olivia, but we haven't forgotten Sam. Mendes is directing from a script he wrote, and he's also producing with Pippa Harris. He teams up once more with Skyfall cinematographer Roger Deakins, whose very impressive resume includes The Shawshank Redemption, A Beautiful Mind, Blade Runner, and other films. You can just tell from the magnificent frames and aesthetics on the screen. Mendes also made the critically acclaimed 2019 film 1917, starring George McKay and Dean Charles Chapman, before making a comeback with Empire of Light. 10 Academy Award nominations were received for the World War I drama, including one for Mendes in the Best Director category. The epic was also a box office success, earning $384 million globally, including $159 million in the US alone. The Toronto International Film Festival, which runs from September 8th to 18th, will see the world premiere of this movie, and Mendes will receive the festival's Ebert Director Award. Martin Scorsese, Claire Denis, Ava DuVernay, Wim Wenders, and the late Agnes Varda are some previous honorees of the award. In 1999, Mendes made his TIFF directing debut with American Beauty. At the 72nd Academy Awards, Mendes and American Beauty secured 8 nominations with 5 victories, including Best Picture and Best Director. Sam Mendes made his TIFF debut with his film American Beauty and never looked back. If you remember, Mendes and co-writer Christy Wilson Cairns' war epic 1917 received the filmmaker nominations for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Original Screenplay at the 92nd Academy Awards in 2020. So, wondering when you can catch it? What's not to be excited about? A glorious cast, an award-winning director, and an interesting story. Empire of Light examines the value of relationships, the effectiveness of storytelling, and the appeal of cinema, particularly the excitement of seeing a movie in a dark theater and the tactile pleasures of celluloid. Empire of Light will make its European debut on October 12th as part of the London Film Festival. Mendes, Harris, and other members of the cast are anticipated to attend. The movie will open in theaters in the United States on December 9 and in the United Kingdom on January 13. This year's American Express Gala at the 66th BFI London Film Festival will include the movie as well. But no matter what big a star Olivia is to us, she's just a taxi service for her kids. Her words, not ours. It's safe to assume that Olivia Colman is not your typical mom at the school gates with an Oscar, BAFTA, and 3 Golden Globes. But the celebrity has said that her family, particularly the dogs, helped to keep her grounded while her Hollywood career took off. It's hard not to stay grounded when your dog still poops in the kitchen. According to Olivia, her life is pretty normal. Things still happen, she still has to clean up after everyone, and remind herself that this is just a part of life. She revealed that her children expect her to act as their own personal chauffeur, or worse, a taxi service. It's all pretty sweet though. She married Ed Sinclair, Coleman's college sweetheart, and they have 2 teenage boys, Finn and Hall, as well as a daughter whose name has never been made public, who was born in 2015. The actress once said of her kids' lack of interest in her work that they're simply not that bothered. It isn't the most crucial part of their day. For them, Mommy is happy and content because she has a job she loves. She keeps herself quite busy. Coleman's first project with her husband, a screenwriter, was the drama Landscapers, which was based on the true story of double killers Susan and Christopher Edwards. Given that Ed had spent 6 6 years researching and composing the drama, she claims she could not have watched while the part of Susan was given to a different actress. With Sam Mendes at the helm and Olivia Colman giving her all on screen, the new teaser does lift the premise a little bit from the recent AMC commercial, with Nicole Kidman talking about the importance of movies and the theater experience. We're excited for this one. In other news, what's this we're hearing about Colman coming to Marvel? There's a noticeable lack of Union flag undies among all the British actors who are part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The crowned star is now slated to join Disney's Marvel Universe, and American moviegoers predict she'll play the British version of Captain America. According to rumors, Colman will play a Union Jack superhero who's had their gender switched. Hayley Atwell played Captain Carter in the films What If and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, leaving Captain Britain's name up for grabs. There are many British superheroes in the multiverse, so if that magically augmented champion of the British Isles transitions from the comics to the MCU, he or she won't be alone. Secret Invasion, a Phase 5 entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, will debut on the streaming service in early 2023 and is based on the same named comic book storyline. It's been shot all across the UK, and a number of British actors such as Kingsley Ben-Adir, Olivia Colman, Emilia Clarke, and Carmen Ejogo have joined the cast. Ben-Adir is anticipated to be the main antagonist, but little else is known about their roles at this time. Early rumors concentrated on Clarke's involvement, but lately the focus has shifted to Colman. Given that she won Golden Globes for her performances in The Night Manager and The Crown, as well as an Academy Award for her leading part in The Favorite, the performer is obviously a huge catch. Clarke and Colman have been alternately linked to Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D.'s extraterrestrial counterpart, with the Oscar winner lending some credence to the notion at SDCC 2022 when she revealed she's portraying an old ally of Nick Fury. Next, who's the familiar face with Olivia in Empire of Light? Fans of Sanditon will be happy to learn that the show's star, Crystal Clarke, will appear in the Empire of Light along with the star-studded cast involving Olivia Colman. The cast also includes Tom Brooke, Michael Ward, Tanya Moody, Colin Firth, and Toby Jones, in addition to Crystal. We can't wait. Crystal is best known and loved for playing Miss Georgiana Lamb in the historical drama, but she's also acted in Star Wars, Ordeal by Innocence, and Black Mirror. Over 2 years after the premiere of Season 1, she made her screen debut again in Sanditon. Fans might be let down if they were hoping for Season 3 to debut shortly, but we're gonna tell you, you gotta wait. Lastly, what's Sam Mendes' next project? With Audible, Oscar winner Sam Mendes is collaborating on a number of audio theater versions of Charles Dickens' classics. Mendes will be an executive producer on the 3 adaptations, which will have an all-star British cast, or so we've been told. Reimagining of Oliver Twist will be the first book in the collection, and it will be available on Audible November 2022. 2 more books will be released in 2023. The episodes of the series are being recorded in Audible's central London studio, which is close to some of the places mentioned in Oliver Twist. The cast will be made public in the upcoming months, so stay tuned. That's a wrap for this video. Are you excited to watch Olivia Colman in Empire of Light? Let us know down in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.